Welcome to today's episode of Tech Talk, where we dive into the fascinating world of data compression and explore the strengths of a new contender in the field, BZip3. If you've ever dealt with compressing large files, you know how essential efficient compression algorithms can be. So what sets BZip3 apart? To kick things off, let's talk about what BZip3 is. Think of it as the upgraded version of BZip2, designed to be better, faster, and stronger in compressing data. Now, what does that even mean? Well, BZip3 stands out for its impressive compression ratios and superior performance, thanks to a neat feature called the Order Zero Context Mixing Entropy Coder. How does that work? It's all about how the algorithm predicts patterns in your data, essentially figuring out what comes next based on what it has already seen. And here's a fun tidbit. It doesn't stop there. BZip3 employs a speedy Burrows-Wheeler transform method, which enhances its efficiency further. This might sound complex, but imagine it as a fancy organization technique for the data that allows it to be compressed even more tightly. It's like folding clothes efficiently to fit into a suitcase. You can pack more in by knowing which items can fit together best. Now, some of you might wonder, why BZip3 instead of other options like XZ or ZSTD? Well, during extensive tests, BZip3 showed incredible results. For instance, it outperformed BZip2 and even showed good performance compared to more modern alternatives. In practical terms, when compressing a massive collection of Perl source code, BZip3 managed to achieve a file size that's significantly smaller than others like XZ and ZSTD. It did so while keeping decompression times relatively quick. No one wants to wait forever to get their files back, right? Here's a little experiment I'd like to share. After downloading every version of Perl 5 ever released, over 260 versions, I tried compressing them with different tools. BZip3, when fine-tuned with specific settings, took the lead in speed and compression rate. So if you're dealing with large text files or code, it might be worth giving BZip3 a shot. Now, this sounds promising, but it's essential to note a significant disclaimer. This software comes with a caveat. While designed to be reliable, every time you compress data, there's a tiny chance that the data might not be recoverable. It's a bit like taking a risk whenever you pack for a trip. You hope everything fits, but there's always the chance you might have to leave something behind. So, compress wisely. Before we wrap up, let's talk about its usage. Installation is straightforward, especially for those of you on Mac OS. Just a simple homebrew command will do the trick. And for the developers among us, BZip3 can be compiled from source. The beauty of it? Once you get it set up, you'll find it supports a wide range of architectures, making it versatile for many systems. So if you're looking for a powerful compression tool that pushes the envelope, BZip3 might just be what you need. Remember the name, and don't hesitate to experiment with it the next time you have a mountain of data to compress. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for tuning in to Tech Talk. We hope you found this dive into the world of data compression interesting and insightful. If you have questions or want to share your experiences with compression algorithms, drop us a message. Until next time, keep exploring the tech that shapes our world.